Hi Taurus, welcome to your May, how they feel, next move, and love messages, love tarot reading. So Taurus, we're looking at the person on your mind, the one that you're thinking of this time, no matter your circumstance or situation, and we're just going to see how are they feeling about you at this time. What could be their next moves, either in the connection or towards you, however, your situation is. And what do they want to tell you right now? So I'm going to be looking at general messages, and then I have a separate love oracle deck for the actual love messages at the end of the reading. So we have the quantum oracle here. So I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck, then jump into your reading. And this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, male or female, general collective reading. Also, cross watchers and anyone with heavy Taurus placements. But happy birthday, Taurus. Happy birthday. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. And keep in mind, Taurus, that all readings should be considered timeless. This is just when the messages come out. However, if you find this reading heavily resonates for you, there will be an extended reading at the end of this reading, and I will tell you about that later. So let's see what we got going on here. Taking steps, intention, and we have 4, which is stability, foundation. We have cycle, and we have another 4, decrease. Oh boy, what's going on here? Travel, we have 5 events. 5s are about change. Okay, and new beginnings. Cycle, and we have 1, which is new beginnings. So there definitely could be distance playing a factor here, because we do have travel. So whether it's moving, traveling, or distance, that could be maybe somewhat of an issue in your connection to somebody here. And I definitely feel like the energies have been, on the decrease. Like perhaps you're not spending as much time together. You're kind of feeling like it's slowly slipping away. But we do have taking steps here. So I feel like even if it almost feels like a little bit like a no contact communication. I don't think you're in complete no contact, but definitely things aren't what they used to be, right? But we have taking steps to a new beginning. So they could be making some plans. Maybe they haven't been telling you about. It could be a surprise. It could, something going on here. There's definitely something going on here. I feel like in the background that you probably don't know. And maybe they're trying to I feel like they're getting plans put together before they just come out and say, okay, this is what's happening, especially if they're trying to move, travel, or relocate, that could be a big issue, especially if it's a newer connection, But let's just jump to the tarot, Taurus, and see what's going on. All right, so we have the Crystal Visions Tarot. So I'm going to do your reading with this deck. And like I said, we have the Pure Love Messages Oracle for actual love messages at the end of this reading. And when we get to the part where I tell you about the extended, I have a separate tarot deck for the extended. But we'll get into that later. But let's see what's going on here. How are they feeling about Taurus right now? How are they feeling about Taurus right now? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Okay. These just wanted to fly out. So we have Ace of Wands, exciting new beginning, right there. 2 of Swords, feeling a little blocked, indecisive energy, not really sure, what's going on here. But see, there's the Tower. I felt that Tower, surprises, shocks, awakenings, epiphanies, aha moments, new beginnings happening right now. Could be happening right now, right? All right, so let's get the first line out here. Need a couple more cards, and the Tower's always right now for me as well. So they're making big decisions about an exciting new beginning here, and I did feel like it's going to be a surprise for you. So they're really thinking making something big happen. Yeah, Ace of Swords, clarity from source, truth from source as well. So that's somebody's truth. 6 of Swords. So again, could be about moving, traveling, or relocating, right? Because look at that. It's really the same energy there. So this person's taking steps like right now, making decisions that you feel like maybe they're not and they're blocked. For some reason, I feel like they're planning a big surprise for you in this connection, right? This is positive movement forward with the 6 of Swords. And that is a traveling card, right? So, All right, so I'm going to mention the signs as I see them, Taurus. So it could be signs and charts, people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, you can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. We got Aries here. Chariot, again, moving, traveling, or distance. Fast, out of the blue, out of nowhere. Brings in success, victory, and balance. Exactly, yeah. So it feels like a stalemate, but there's some plan. This is planning. Seven of Pentacles, assessing, analyzing, planning, investing in something. And it feels like a stalemate, right? Something you don't know. The moon here. Something you don't know. This person's definitely, but you're feeling disappointed, Three of Swords. Like, maybe this is the end, right? But I think this is just the beginning of a deeper relationship. But let's see. Not a lot of feelings yet about how they're feeling towards you, but we're seeing their actions already. We didn't even get to that part yet. So that's the biggest message that wanted to come out yet. I mean, you got two aces there for new beginnings. New beginnings, that's crazy. So let's see, how are they feeling towards Taurus at this time? What do we need to know? Five of Cups. So they're sad. They would be sad, lost, and lonely without you. Seven of Swords. Even though it appears right now that they're kind of avoiding the whole situation, or they're running out of fear, or they're just like kind of disappeared, and it kind of looks like a bad thing. And they're kind of disappointed it's coming off that way. I don't know why they're being... I feel like they're being a little secretive about what they're planning. Again, I'm feeling like it's going to be a big surprise. But yet that big surprise, because of the situations, is coming off the wrong way. And they kind of realize that, but yet they want this to be a surprise. Nine of Cups. You are their wish fulfillment, happiness, and joy. Nine of Cups here, right? Nine and 10 of Cups back to back. That is crazy. Right? 9 to the 10. Wish fulfillment, happiness, joy, what I want. Full circle, completion. I heard long-lasting love. That's what I heard. Long-term love. They're making big, huge plans here for long-term love with you. And it's not looking that way because of the surprise they're making. It's definitely looking like a different situation, right? Page of Pentacles, but there's an offer. It's solid, it's stable, it's grounded, sincere. This could even be engagement for some, or some sort of investment. It could be just commitment. This could be them saying, you know, I've invested and I'm moving or relocating or whatever, right? And at the same time offering you a very serious relationship or offer of some kind. All right, we got Capricorn here. Four of Wands. I mean, this could be commitment, marriage, moving in. Four of Wands could be about the home as well. Moving, traveling, relocating, settling down, whatever the case may be. Celebrations as well. But you're feeling them a little distant with the Hermit. But the Hermit is doing a lot of work behind the scenes that we can't see. So, interesting. So we got Capricorn showing up here. All right, so tell me more about their next moves towards Taurus. Now, we didn't get the Ace of Cups, so I feel like this is already some sort of established relationship in some sort of way. So I don't feel like it's like a new beginning in love. It's like a new beginning of a serious love, right? Like the next step. I mean, taking steps right there, right? All right, so Taurus, let's see what they're more about their next moves. Oh my God, the Ace of Cups. Are you kidding me right now? That is just crazy. Now you saw me shuffle, right? So there's no way I could have planned that. I can't see when I'm shuffling, right? All right, what else? Empress, well, they see you as an Empress. The new beginning, again, right? That they're Queen of Pentacles. This is about commitment, settling down, moving in, marriage, whatever. It's here. Magician, again, manifesting a new beginning. This is crazy. Nine of Pentacles reverse. Not going to be single for much longer, neither one of you. Not with the Nine of Pentacles reverse. Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo. This is just nuts. Six of Cups is a return, right? They're not going anywhere. It may feel that way, right? Three of Wands right now. It's in reverse. Not really clear what's going on. Sun reverse. But there's something big happening behind the scenes. I feel it. You got 3 aces so far. Only one missing is the Ace of Pentacles, and that's that offer. Big offers coming in can also stand for huge investments into something as well. But let's see what else about their next move here. The Lovers. Oh my gosh. They're just coming together. 2 people. 10 of Pentacles now. Long-term energy here. This is about marriage, commitment, long-term love. I felt that. Knight of Swords reverse. So maybe feeling like it's taking a little bit of time because this is the fastest night becoming the slowest night, right? So you may be feeling like, I don't know what's going on here. You know, there's some time passing and it seems like I don't know what's happening. And you're feeling disappointed about that, right? 3 of Swords. See, High Priestess has secrets. So there's something big going on behind the scenes that you don't know about their next moves, and it may seem disappointing and taking a little bit of time. But this is long, I said long-term love, right? Right there, long-term love. Lovers coming together. The connection. Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces. Oh, I forgot to say the signs up here. We have Libra, Taurus, or did I? Libra, Taurus, Capricorn. What was that? Magician, Gemini, Virgo. Knight of Cups coming in for love, right? So this love is going to continue, right? It seems on the fence. 2 of Pentacles. But, yeah, there's the Fool, the new beginning in the here and now. Jumping in, taking the lead. So let's see what they want to tell you. Taurus. What do they want to tell Taurus at this time? So we're going to pull some general messages with a little bit of clarifying, and then we're going to pull some pure love messages for the actual love messages. However, if this does resonate for you so far, are you enjoying it? Please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly appreciated. And I'll tell you about the extended in a minute. So general messages, what do they want to tell Taurus? 7 of Cups. I know it all seems confusing right now, and you're feeling like you don't know what's happening, but I'm coming back to reunite with you, right? Page of Swords, truth, clarity, communication. You know, I'm checking your social media, making sure you're okay, even though we may not be communicating as much as we should, right? I'm planning, reuniting, right? I'll be communicating soon. 9 of Wands, struggling. So I'm struggling through, I don't think they're struggling through something, but they're definitely struggling. What is they're struggling with here? 8 of Wands. So whatever they're planning, they could be running into some difficulties, planning it and moving things forward for this big surprise, whatever this is. So that could be what they're struggling with. And this 8 of Wands can be moving, traveling, relocating, you know, fast-paced movement, communication. So if they're planning on moving or something, they're having a little bit of difficulties because the 9 of Wands would represent that. They may actually send you a text, phone call, message, something, and say, you know, I'm planning, and finally just say, you know, I'm planning something, and but not tell you what it is, kind of tell you a little bit of what's going on so you don't get, you know, worried that it's over or maybe this isn't going anywhere, you know. Definitely here. Let's see, we got Aquarius showing up. Let's see. King of Pentacles, King, Queen of Pentacles. You know, I'm getting myself ready for this big commitment right here. Right? It's the wish, the dream. I'm bringing balance, healing, faith, hope, optimism. This is what I want. We both want it. 10 of Wands soon. Anything oppressing us regarding our situation that may be keeping us apart or separated, or the burdens on it will be lifted because I'm making big plans. And I know it seems kind of stuck right now with the 8 of Swords, right? But we're going to be together here and be committed, dedicated, loyal, right? The crossroads is here. I'm making the big plans. And I know you don't know with the moon, you're a little confused, right? Because of a little bit of the distance here, 8 of Cups. All right, so let's get you some actual love messages here and see what you need to know. So in the extended, we will just dive deeper here. Like, can we get more? We kind of see what they're planning. Can we get a dive deep on what they're planning, their feelings towards you? I mean, we see a lot of right now cards. So what's it look like coming together? What's the future look like? What do you need to know? Advice, guidance. And then after we pull these, I'm actually going to pull these back up and pull them again at the end of the extended to see what do we get for messages. Do they change? Different messages, whatever the case may be. And we have the Morgan Greer Tarot for the extended, so a totally different tarot to do almost like another whole reading on top of this to go deeper and more energy. So if that's something you're interested in, my Patreon's down below. You can do a one-time purchase. All the links you need are there, or you can become a member. Get every single signs extended, which is a ton of readings if you like to. Either way, if you like a private reading, my link's below for my Etsy shop, and I do all the readings you see here, as well as general and also money and career if those are options you're interested in. So all my links are below to everything, all the info, it's all down there. All right, so let's get some messages here. It's perfect timing for us now, so things are really coming together. I kind of see that. I feel hurt by you. Why? It could be that you feel hurt by them because you're like, what's going on? They're not really telling me. We are forever connected. Yeah, I mean, we got the Lovers. We've seen the 9 and 10 of Cups. I feel you're moving farther away. And I feel like you feel that because of the whole situation. I think of you as my best friend. So it could have started as a friendship. Oops. And I feel we are getting closer. Yeah, so it's time to bring this together, right? I am open to love. Yeah, there is a lot of love here. Even though you feel like they're being a little closed off, I am closed off to love right now. But they're thinking of you often here. I think of you often. And they're sending you love right now. All right, Taurus, so we're going to go into the extended. And I guess, again, everything you need is below. Links, info, social, everything is down there. If this is where it ends for you, I do hope this helped, this resonated. If I see you on the other side, I'll see you there. But if not, either way, I am wishing you the best. Happy birthday, and I shall see you next time.